There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's close some of these tabs down here. See if that helps. Okay, let's see. Sound levels. Oh, I need to add MooBot in here. MooBot, join. Okay, good. Let's see. Website is up. All right, how's the channel look? Twitch is having some serious problems, it looks like. Okay, let's reload Twitch channel. Why are you not acting correctly here? Because you're Twitch. That's why. Okay, chat room is loaded. Still loading the video. And video is loaded. All right. So, a couple months now, I guess, something like that. Some time back, I looked at one pretty groovy-looking game called City of Steam, a web-based game, browser-based game rather. Have an echo. Okay, thanks for that. Let's see. Turn. Let's try that. Zeron. Welcome to the stream, the chat. Thanks for that heads up there. I think that should fix it. Let's find out. Let everything catch up here. Copy that. Thanks again there, Zaron. See, anyway, I was saying, I had took a look at a game called City of Steam, which is a browser-based game. Very well done, nicely done. I thought so. You can see my first impressions on my YouTube channel. There's a link down below, below my Gamer Gym window here. And you can look for the City of Steam video in there. I think I looked at it about an hour or so. But it did not get enough attention and enough players to keep it alive, and I was sad to see it go. I did play it a few more times after that, but I had some other some serious role play going on in some other games, which took my time away. But I was also sad to hear that it was closing down. And then a couple weeks after that announcement, they made another announcement saying that something had happened, that they were skinning and remodeling everything here and going to relaunch the game under the name City of Steam Arkadia. And so it launched officially a couple days ago, and I'm now going to take a look into it for the very first time. Now it is a browser-based game still, so I'm having to switch back and forth between the Gamer Gym channel tab and the City of Steam game tab. So I don't have eyes on 100% on the chat room, so I can't see exactly what the chatters are doing, what the channel looks like and stuff. So just bear with me. I'll be switching back and forth. And you can see, because I will do this here. So I have to do this, okay. And I did not mean to close that down. I just meant to minimize in the background. There we go. Alright, so let's get in here and see what this, excuse me, City of Steam is going to look like. Let me check on the cat. I think I have a squirrel or some kind of a critter running up around in the crawl space in the under the roof there, and she likes to let me know about it whenever it's making itself known. So, all right, so let me check on the stream here one more time. Looking good. All right, Zarin, well, check this out and see if this brings back any memories here. All right, so let's jump in here. See, coffee is good. I got my peanuts. And let's see what happens. It looks pretty much the same as the original City of Steam. Same little toolbar layout there at the bottom. Still Mechanist games. Title scene loading. files. Submit a bug. The electric. There's no sound volume. Let me get in the game here. Okay, let me get in the game and see if that doesn't help the music a bit.
The world machine, our home. Shaped by the ancient paragons, shattered by their fall. But despite their absence, the paragons' legacy lives on. With the passing of time, their secrets unfold and are harnessed by the great nations. Between these countries, in the shadow of the spire, lies Nexus, City of Steam.
Alright, let me turn the music on mute here while I'm walking through the character creation there so that it's not overpowering. And we can see if we can adjust it once we get in game. Okay, so I have race, humans, elves, greenskins, and dwarves. Alright, now I played a dwarf in the first City of Steam. Let's look at the different humans here. And humans got no clothes. Okay, so I'm in a train. Looks like a train car. That's a different setting. And it's actually moving. Oh, okay, there's his clothes. So very steampunkish as usual, as before. All right, graphics are a little slow to draw. Each of these guys are armed with some huge glowing staff. The humans. She has a steampunk gun back there. Okay, let's check out the elves. Greenskins, goblins, I'm guessing. That's what I would call it, a goblin. There's a little goblin baby. Okay, now he looks like a troll. A troll, orc, something like that maybe. Alright, look at the dwarves. Why does the dwarf seem... Oh, I know why. I know why the dwarf is appealing to me. Arcana of Magic and of Steam and Magic Obscura. The game, I played a dwarf. That was my main character through the play of that game, which is an excellent game. If you can find it, play it. Get it and play it. Let's see. I'm going to check out the elf here. This elf. Okay, there's female. There are also female versions. Oh, try to keep it PG rated. No, I don't care. Okay. Flip through the humans real quick. They all have the same stance and the same body type, so there's not that much configuration that you can do on these. So I'm going to go with the male elf. I like this guy here. I don't know if I can do anything else with him after this, but we'll see. Alright, so there's my race. Class, Arcanist, Gunner, Warder, and Channeler. Arcanist. Raining destruction down from afar is the Arcanist's specialty. While not able to wield heavy armor types, the Arcanist is capable of damaging large crowds of enemies with a large array of elemental area effect abilities. The Arcanist is the best AoE choice in City of Steam. Gunner. Firearms and ranged sniping make the Gunner a deadly ranged adversary. With semi-automatic industrial-aged loading mechanisms, this class focuses on a fast and hard one-on-one takedown. The Gunner is the natural DPS choice in City of Steam. Alright, Warder. Warder. No hero holds his ground like the Warder. With a close combat arsenal of weapons and abilities, greater health than any other, and the ability to wear the heaviest armors, the Warder is the best melee tank class of the City of Steam. And Channeler. Harmony, radiance, and righteousness are weapons in their own right. The Channeler brings the rhythm of the world machine to bear in resounding sonic and light attacks that both damage enemies and benefit his allies. The Channeler is the perfect healer choice in the City of Steam. Alright, I'm going Gunner. Style. Here we go. There are some, let's see, can I zoom in? Cannot zoom in. There's a zoom down here. Okay, so I can't use my mouse. And I can't turn him with that. I have to use the on-screen controls. Alright, so let's see. Hairstyle. 1. Oh, that's color. 3, 4, 5 colors of hairstyle. I'm going to go with the plat blue there. Base. I don't know what base means. Oh, that's a highlight or something. Okay, it's only 3 of those. Ooh, I like that. Okay, top. I don't see top. That's the top of the hair. Oh, these are all hairstyles. I wasn't reading that right. Okay. So these are all hairstyles. Sides. Mouth. Beard. And then there's a randomize button. Okay. So that's all you can do. You can't do complexion, you can't do eyes, nose, can't do clothes. So right now it's just hair. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's zoom out. Or pull back out rather. And a name. Let's see. Any chat room want to suggest a name? Yeah, the dwarf's the only one that didn't have the women on it. Let's see. Who is this? Zeron? Zeron. Let me pull back over. Zeron's going to be a character's name. How's that? What the hell is that on his back? Alright, well let's get in here and find. Well, first let me make sure Zeron doesn't mind me using your name there. Let me know if you don't mind the name there, Zeron. Twitch is being all goofy again here. Gotta let it load up. I don't know why it's taking so long like that. Alright, thank you there, Zeron. Now we're going to start. This is probably just going to be a test character by the way. If the game is much improved or the same or much improved over the original City of Steam, I'll create another character and go full-time in it. So I'll use Zarin here just for the testing purposes. Oh, I'm a Drog. Wait a minute. A Drog? I don't remember the Drogs looking like that. That's a the Secret World reference. Okay, name Zarin, race Drog, class Gunner. Accept. All right, start off in Delton, just like last time. Oh crap. I forgot the damn sound. Where's my sound over here? Damn it. Wait, stop. Hold on. Well, my mistake. See the story here anyway. It's exactly the same story as the last City of Steam. All right, let's see. Well, there it is. Why is it? Let me. Okay. Okay, so I have to go through this first. Movement. Okay. Zoom camera. Okay. Turn camera. Okay. There's only two sound modes. Mute and sound. Let's see. Turn it down here. Still no first-person view. That is a bummer. Every game should have first-person view on it, or at least the option for first-person view. Okay. Maybe there's something in the browser that precludes that. It doesn't allow that to happen, but it's a disappointment. See, that's turning everything up. I don't want to turn everything up. I want to turn the game sound down without turning my voice down. Oh, there it is, Google Chrome right there. There's one. Okay, so let's put that down on 3 and put this up here on 50. Okay, and let me get another sound check. Zarin, how does that sound? Is that better? Excellent. Thank you there. Thank you very much for that help. Okay. Now let me see what's happening here on... Alright, so... Main tutorial, City of Smoke. Normal. Okay, I can't configure. Let's turn that off. Or hide it. I have one standard attack. Alright, inventory. Well, let's do the tutorial. It's probably going to walk me through those items there. Okay, so it's click to move. I don't want to click to move. Let's see, what is that? New server news. Login reward. Okay, I'll claim that. Alright. Oh, so I play 2 more minutes, I get another reward. Play 5 minutes, get another reward. 10 minutes, another reward. Playtime rewards. That's very cool. That's very cool. Alright. Let's see. Inventory, team, company and social. There are emotes. Alright, let's go here. You heard the Paracanta. Some kind of tower fell from the sky, and Brood came after. Get moving. Wait, have you seen my father? There's an older Drog gentleman waiting outside. Don't know if he's anyone to you, though. Now then, let's move. I'm not going to ask you again. Thanks, I'll see if it's him. Tutorial City of Smoke. Delton is under attack. Find your father and make your way to the rail hauler station. Accept. Alright, there's a quest arrow telling me which way to go. Hold on, let's look at the visuals here for a second. So Delton is being cremated as it's caught in the crossfire from a mechanical and a natural beast. And there's some kind of a tower. Looks like Orthanc. And there are meteors falling from the sky. So all hell is just broken loose here in Delton today, ladies and gentlemen. How could you not hear that? My goodness, I was awake 5 minutes ago. Never mind that, Father. Would you tell me what's going on? If you just used your ears for 1 second, you'd know. It's all over the Paracanters. A myth spike has struck Delton. The Brood have arrived in what must be record time, and the Colossus has begun to fight back. What do? We listen and we run. Delton Station isn't that far, remember? Let's go. Lead the way. Talk to Varen. Finish quest. Level 2, plus 5 base damage, plus 54 health. Skill updated. Equipment recommendation. Scout boots is better than your current equipment. Equip now. Done. Scout boots on. Alright, follow Zarin. Father. Varen. That's it. Turn this way. Enter the warehouse. Leaving Delton, entering warehouse, continue. Yes. Delton burning warehouse. Okay. To get in here and get loaded up. Talk to Varen. Okay, let me move out of the character way there. I gotta close that back. Let me check on the chat room stream again. Alright, Twitch is still giving me problems. Hopefully that's it's not coming through on your end, that you're being able to view it a lot better than what I'm seeing Twitch doing right now. I'll check back there in just a couple of minutes. Okay, talk to Varen. Why are you standing in the fire? Hold it right there. This place is terribly damaged. The Colossus can't cope with a full-on brood upwelling. I think it's going to end up destroying everything the brood doesn't. Is a burning house really the best place for a history lesson? I suppose not. Oh, I've been attacked. Right. Got some steampunk 6-shooters. 5-shooters, correction, 5-shooters. Okay, now leave me alone while I can talk to Dad here. Stay out of the fire. Is a burning house? I suppose not. I'll meet you outside then. I expect you can find your way. I'll find a way and catch up with you, I'm sure. Just get out. I'm afraid there are more hazards than flame in this house. Are you armed? Ready to fire at anything that crosses me. Okay. I can't finish the tutorial. I'm talking to my dad here because they keep getting attacked. Ready to fire anything that crosses me. Well then, that settles it. I'll see you shortly. You will. Okay, now. Okay, I have to click. Okay, I can't right click. Nope, I have to left click. Level 3. System unlocked. Alright, so here's a problem with being a ranged character right now, I already see. Since it is left click to move, if you mistarget a creature you want to shoot at from a distance, you will automatically run up to it. Which, you know, as a distance fighter, as a ranged fighter, you do not want to do. So I'm thinking there's got to be a setting around here somewhere that can adjust that. So you better make sure that it's targeted, that you have your creature, your target targeted, highlighted in red like that, like Elder Scrolls Online. Let's see, toggle full screen, toggle 3D, hide, show other players. What does that do? Toggle minimap, road sign, mail, leaderboard, setting. Ah, there we go, music. Down. Accept. Video. Environment distance. Character distance. Shadow distance. Terrain detail. Player render. Shadow quality. Reflection. Bloom. Yeah. Anti-aliasing. Accept. Accept. And off. Okay, I didn't see anything for movement. Alright, let me check the chat room again. Is it tab target? Let me see. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, so tab targeting seems to be auto target also, auto fire. So hit tab once and it will fire. Okay, now that's kind of cool. It's a bit of a gimp, a crutch for players. So I don't have anything targeted, but I hit tab and it will target, move into range, and fire automatically until it's dead. Tab, move into range, fire automatically until it is dead. Okay, so that will keep me from clicking and accidentally running up on creatures I don't want to run up on. But still not optimal as far as how it should be best played. tab. Okay, so now I need to get out of here. I need to find Varen. I like the CIA hipfire he does right there. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to stand here and farm experience. So I can do this all day long, it looks like. Maybe not, I'm not sure. What is that? Oh, that's server time. Okay, there's a server time. It's telling me I've got... So let me get through here and get to the next part of the mission. Oh, that's not it. Alright, there's some bigger, larger creatures back here. And I don't like that the camera does not turn with the character. The camera is not locked. I have to turn it manually. So I'm constantly having to readjust the mouse and then click on the right mouse button to turn and move. So where do we go next? Are we supposed to kill every one of these creatures? Do I have to go through this again? Did I not do something right? Oh, finish quest. There we go. Okay, so that was my bad. Regroup with Varen. Okay, let's see. I've got a new piece of equipment. Scout bracers. Better than your current equipment. 19 health. Don't know what that is. Level 1 gunner bound to character. Equip now. Okay, there's that. It's a little busy here at the moment. Let's see if this spins down any. Okay, I have standard attack, mortar shot, and suppression fire. Okay, so let me try one of these. Alright. Those don't look too bad. I like that. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Go to here. Don't have to click, it will time down. Okay, there is Varen. How did you first encounter with the Brood? Not that I don't already know, but I'd like to hear from you. I'm a little bored, to be honest. They were far too easy to hit. Keep your guard up. Delta Station isn't far, but that tunnel over there runs deep. Would you mind going ahead of me? No problem. Let me know if you see anything. Traverse the tunnel. Okay. Alright, let's look another... Alright, so the graphics have been... I don't know what you call it. A bit more colorful, I guess. They've got a different shade about them than the original City of Steam. polish, I guess it'd probably be a good word. Oh, playtime reward, claim that one. Right, 10 minutes to get another reward. Okay, Delton Tunnel. Dungeon objective. Fight monsters. Well, it didn't stay up there long enough. Okay, so each section there are objectives. I need to acquire 440 experience, shillings, 10 shillings, and kill one boss. Okay, I think that's what that means. Okay, let me zoom back in. Grandfather Cockroach. Okay. Is that... Oh, there's shillings. Treasure. Okay, so I have to walk over the treasure. Alright, so I can just hit the tab button repeatedly, and it will automatically lock on fire till it's dead, using the standard attack. If I want to use mortar shot, suppression fire, any of my specialties, I'll have to actually press that button. Okay. And of course I can always just press 1 also for standard attack, and it works just the same as repeatedly hitting the tab. Okay, so... Alright, dungeon objectives have been fulfilled, have been met. Alright, now I need to get through here to the next area, I believe. Alright, where's the grandfather cockroach at? There he is. Blade roach. Oh, these things are swarming like the original days of Ultima Online. That's what I'm talking. Alright, so let's go through. Dungeon objectives have been met. We can leave. Alright, escort Farron. I'm still escorting Farron. Okay, we're getting a little closer now to the Colossus and whatever that thing is. That's not always a good thing. Alright, going to here. Next. What is this? Okay, talk to Varen. Was that an airship? Alright. Next part. Splendid. Phil, I trust you have our luggage ready? Continue. Of course, already handed off to the attendant. It's good to see you too, Lord Varen. Young one, you're also looking well. Phil, I had no idea we'd find you. Yes, this reunion is all well and good. This is Varen talking. Yes, this reunion is all well and good, but we can't stand around congratulating each other with the spire spitting out mist spikes, shall we? I'm ready to go. Enter Delton Station. Alright, let's look at some more of the graphics around in this area here first. Oh, what was that? Is there something back here I can grab? Okay, nothing here. Nope. Talk to Captain Twine. Alright, we are in Delton Station. You there! That's brood blood on you if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact details, but I've heard that the chief conductor here needs help with the final stages of the evacuation. Something about coal, I believe. Where can I find the chief conductor? Just head to the other end of the station. He's on a raised platform, so you can't miss him. There might be a lot to do, so make sure you talk with to your family first. I will. Yep, so far it's following along the same lines as the original City of Steam. Alright, and that's a good thing. Let me check on the chat room again here. Yeah, Twitch is not acting correctly, so I hope it's coming through well visually for you guys, because it's not happening here on my end. I knew that we would end up in Nexus eventually, but I had no idea how soon. Remind me again why we've been wondering the mechanism for the past 3 months, would you? You gave up and skulked off after the divorce, that's why. Let's get a move on. After your divestiture from House Kiri, Phil and I followed you to Rith. Clearly not for the pleasure of each other's company. I'm going to pick the first one. What else could I have done? Sometimes I'm surprised that your mother even let me have my name back. I knew Phil would follow me, being my attendant and all, but I still can't believe you gave up your name. I would have been fine, you know. Maybe so, but I didn't want to take that chance. Warning speaker. Emergency rail hauler 239 bound for the city-state of Nexus is now boarding at Gate A. Please make sure you have all your belongings before boarding. Continue. Well, are you ready to leave? You and Phil can go ahead. I'd like to ask the conductor a couple of questions about the trip. Talk to Varen. Choose reward. Finish quest. Level 4, plus 7 base damage, plus 85 health. Skill updated. Quest complete. Tutorial of City of Smoke. New quest. Gather coal. System unlocked. I don't know what system unlocked means. Content unlocked. Find the chief. Equipment recommendation. Blunderbuss is better than your current. Alright, it doesn't compare my weapons, which is missing. So I'll just do this here for now. Okay, it's a rifle, but I still have my 2 pistols. So, okay, I'll find out in combat what happens. On the platform, there he is. Please form a line to my right. Don't rush. My father and his attendant just boarded. When do we depart? I wish I could say we leave immediately, but the rail hauler is having some refueling trouble. I am afraid to have to impress you into a bit of service. If it's absolutely necessary, I guess I don't have a choice. Go on. I think it might be easier if I just showed you. I'm sure you noticed the row of carts over there, but take a closer look. Look at the furthest cart. Coal cart. The beauty over there, that beauty over there, is a full cart of rail hauler grade elemental coal. Not pure, of course, but stronger stuff would burn straight through anything but a mithril boiler. All the other carts are empty, though. Where can I find more coal? Elemental coal facts? Sensational. Please tell me that there's a point to this story. We'll choose the first one. The doors around the station have been locked since the attack began, but there must be some coal left in the maintenance depot, the station boilers, and of course the coal yard. Fill those carts with what you find, and we might just have a fighting chance to make it to Nexus. Understood. Where should I start? Talk to the guard by the coal yard first. That alley is pretty safe, so I wouldn't worry about brood. You'll want to watch out for Delton spider midges and the like, but they're not so bad. Just follow your instincts, and you should find 2 full carts of coal without any problem. Where's the coal yard guard? Guard. Right over there. He's next to the Drog Musketeer. You'll probably need her help, too. She's been looking for someone to team up with and will be happy for the help. Good luck. Thank you. I'll talk to the coal yard guard as soon as I can. Alright, what are they talking about over here? Let's look around the graphics of the station for a second. take in the full view. Impressive. Remember, this is a browser-based game. And who are you? Musketeer. Greetings, survivor. I'm a musketeer, formerly of the Deltan Armed Forces. Most of us are already dead. The rest are helping the evacuation effort. We need to gather the coal for the rail hauler and make for the city-state of Nexus. I know. I've been waiting for another brave soul to venture into the brood-infested streets beyond this door. Alone, we won't stand a chance, but together, we might just pull it off. Together, we will prevail. Let's go. Get coal from the coal yard. Unless you have official business in the coal yard, stand aside. The chief conductor told me to look for elemental coal in here. If that's the case, I'll unlock the door right now. I want to get out of here as badly as anyone. What's it like in there? It's an abandoned neighborhood swarming with giant insects, but that doesn't seem to bother the coal carts much. I'm sure you'll be able to find the elemental coal you need in there. Don't let the critters stop you. Just hurry. I won't be long. Alright, which one is the coal yard? Let's see, my arrow is pointing right here. Passed right by it. Entering the coal storage. Okay. Alright, so I've got an assistant. I have an assistant. Let me check chat room here real quick one time. Okay, hopefully it's looking better. I can't tell because it's still trying to load up. I'll just have to check the recording later. Okay. Playtime reward. Claim. Next one in 15 minutes. Okay, so the inventory key, I, opens up equipment and backpack, your character sheet. Okay, so I have 2 revolvers equipped and a blunderbuss. How do I switch? I don't see any buttons. Alright, let's pull into combat here and see what happens. Okay, using... Whoa, whoa, wait, back up, back up. Collect the shillings. Okay, it's not letting me collect my shillings. Why is it not letting me collect my shillings? Oh, because I lost connection. That's why. Alright, let's do a reload. Well, let's see. Let's go back here. And they're having some connection difficulties. Seems. Yep. And Chrome is not going to load it up until they get it fixed. Oh, there it goes. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Alright, coming back in. Yeah, having some initial launch growing pains here. Well, that's to be expected. It's connected to the login server, but it's not logging in. All right. Oops. Let's try it again. Leave. Play now. Server. There we go. All right, coming back into Delton Station. So it kicked me out of the instance. Then, it seems. Taking its time loading up. Okay, here we go. Yep, kicked me out of the instance. Okay. Yeah, everybody got booted. According to the chat room there. Okay, coming back in. Oh, I wanted to check my weapons, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so I've got oh, more people in the instance here with me. Okay, cool. Let's see, close that. Let me do this. I want to okay, I just want to use a blunderbuss and see what happens to it. Or with it. Okay, nope, I start punching. So something else is up. Okay. Why did that not work correctly? So I have to have these equipped. How do I use my blunderbuss? Alright, I have dungeon objectives over here, counting down, 95 to 550, 10 shillings, 1 boss. Okay, now the shillings are getting picked up. Oh, that looks like a boss over there. Oh, what's happening back here? Alright, I have some help in here. Let's advance over this way a bit. Shooting anything that isn't us. Mortar shots. That's cool. What's that third one? That's a suppression fire. Okay, so we just stand here all day. Oh, the dungeon objectives are met. Now I just need the boss. So let's see, where is the boss? I'm guessing Nightthorn is the boss. Okay, dungeon objectives are met. Yep, that was the boss. Alright, now I've got to get the coal. And where is my health? Oh, there it is. That's that. That's that. Okay. Okay, here's the cart. This is a cart full of elemental coal. Take the elemental coal. There's Night Thorn. Giant bug, which just got obliterated because of all of us in here. Wait, nope. Get this cart. Alright. Whoa, get out of the way. Oh, you leave back here. Okay, now I can exit. I think. Am I done? Oh, he's got a trippy little power. Let's watch him again. Because he respawns pretty quickly, it seems. Wait, I'm here all alone. I better get out of here. Okay, put the cart back in. Put the coal back in the cart here. Cart is empty. Fill it with elemental coal. Blam! Fill the second cart. Blam! Finish quest. Level 5, plus 7 base damage, plus 108 health. Skill updated. Gained an ability point. I have an incoming call. Scout Greaves. Hold on, let me pull over here. Okay, which do I click on first? Abilities? Let me do this. Gained an ability point. Select an ability. Caustic Splash, Triple Tap, Incendiary Round. Oh, let's see. Caustic Splash, Steam 5. Okay, now each of these powers use steam. That's the blue over here, I believe. It's like mana. I'm going to equate it with. Triple Tap. 3 shots delivered in quick succession. Caustic Splash. Sprays a targeted enemy and several surrounding creatures with harsh chemicals. Incendiary Round. An explosive round that ignites several enemies. Alright, I'm going to go Incendiary Round. Blam. Click plus to upgrade your ability level. Blam. Close the window. Blam. Alright, let's turn that off. Equipment. Equip now. Alright. And incoming call. Mysterious Toiler. Greetings. The Seer of Arkadia would like to invite you to join in an event. We offer thousands of shillings to anyone who is willing to try it. There's a war going on outside. Who are you? Thousands of shillings? Oh dear. I apologize for my terrible timing. I am a humble guide for the Seer of Arkadia. We will meet face to face after you finish gathering coal and take the rail hauler to Nexus. But for now, consider this event as a mere taste of what's to come. I promise not to bother you again until we meet. Wow, so random. Okay, well, I guess I can try it. Smashing golden eggs. Okay, now I have an egg. Click to join this event. What are events? Okay, events are like those in Neverwinter. They happen out in the world, and they're timed events, and people, everybody who wants to take part can take part just by participating. Okay, that's what it looks like that egg smash event is doing. Okay, that's an optional quest. All right, there's a new server news right now. I clicked on that. Level reward. All right, level 5. I get a reward for reaching level 5. Green weapon and accessory box. This box contains some green level 5 weapon and accessory. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, there's one-handed firearms to replace my revolvers. So replace those. There's a waist clock, which is a watch which adds plus 30 precision. Equip that. There's a locket, which adds plus 30 critical. There's a light belt, which adds plus 26 impact. And a signet ring, which adds plus 30 hit. Blam, okay. That was rather nice. They kind of seem intent on loading you up full of items as quickly as possible. Yeah, I'm not too okay with that. I'd rather do the exploration and find out, get my own. Main, gather coal. Find the chief conductor again. Okay. You've been busy, I hope. Will that do? Yes, we're over halfway there already. That's a relief. What's next? I think your next step should be the old maintenance depot. The broodlings out there are always sabotaging equipment and cargo, so I bet they've taken at least one cart of elemental coal. Any questions? Only where I can find the entrance to the maintenance depot. He's waiting right over there, guard. Be careful. One word. Typo. Ever since the myth strike started, the broodlings have been swarming into the place. Good luck finding the elemental coal out there. I appreciate the warning. Get coal from the depot, which is over here. Alright, hold on, let me check chat room again. Welcome, new people coming in. Yeah, I think it's Twitch. I think it's Twitch because it's not operating exactly here on my end. And I watched a couple of streams here earlier today, and Twitch was acting all funky on theirs also. And yesterday on my MMORPG.com stream, Twitch was all kind of screwed up. It did smooth out after a little while, but at the first part of my stream was looking kind of atrocious. Alright, so let's do one more look here at mission instance, whatever this is. Unless you're keen on broodling bites, I recommend that you stay as far away from the maintenance depot as you can. The chief conductor said I could find some elemental coal in here. Say no more. Every cart of coal you find is one step closer to escaping this place. What can I expect to find inside the maintenance depot? Like I said, this place is crawling with broodlings. They're fast, vicious, and smart when threatened, and the attack on Delton is about the biggest that I can think of. Just find that cart of elemental coal as soon as you can, and kill 10 broodlings along the way. It's time these ugly beasts learn their lesson. Don't worry, I will. Content unlocked. The maintenance depot. I still have the musketeer with me as backup. Let's go in here and see what we find. Dungeon objective. Alright, I need 700 experience, I need 10 shillings, and 1 boss. I have another playtime reward. Claimed. Next playtime is 30 minutes. Okay, what is this power? This evaluation is based on your character stats. That's if you pay attention to numbers. I'm a role player, I don't really pay attention to numbers. They're just numbers. I have no pull or play on the game. Alright, so let's go kill stuff. Okay. Weapon shots have changed with those upgraded weapons. That's cool. Okay, can I fight? Cannot move and shoot at the same time. That's a bummer. So we just stand here in the center and own this area until dungeon objectives are met, and then go chase the boss down. Oh, I forgot I have a new power. Yeah! That was incendiary round. Alright, dungeon objectives are met. Let's move on to the boss. Void larva, there he is. Explosive round. Alright. That's done. I don't like that appearing, popping up in the center of the screen like that. Okay, we can get out of here now to the carts. Gotta kill all these scouts first. Okay, now grab the coal. Only one cart? Yep, only one cart. Alright, let's Diddy Mao. Let's kill him one more time. Alright, let's go. Finish the quest. Get coal from the depot. Okay, back to the guy on the platform here, Chief Conductor. You've been busy, I hope. I found the last cart of coal. Gears be good. You've saved a lot of lives here. The guards will finish loading the rail hauler, and we'll leave soon. So finish up any business here. It might be a bumpy ride. Sounds like a good plan. I'll gear up and see you on the hauler. Find the Chief Conductor. Choose reward. Done. Finish quest. Quest complete. Gather coal. New quest. Flee Delton. Content unlocked. Rail hauler to Nexus. Scout Cuirass is better than your current equipment. Equip. Okay, let's see what that does to my look. Still don't figure out how to use my blunderbuss. Oh, Scout Pauldrons. Put the pauldrons on. Wearing knickers. Okay, let's close that out. Okay. Flee Delton. And we're fleeing. Cutscene loading.
So ended Delton, city of smoke. Once filled with life, now a smoldering grave. The survivors fled by land, by sea, by sky. But they carried more than memories. and the brood were drawn to them, enticed by an ancient song.
Oops.
You believed you were free. You were wrong.
Well, that does not bode pleasantry. Okay, let's see. I'm going to stop there before I give away too much of the game. That's I don't know how much time, but there's my first impressions of the new City of Steam Arcadia. I'm going to keep playing in here. I'm going to create another character, something that I can keep a bit more solid. Zarin, thanks again for allowing me to use your name, part of your Twitch name here, for these purposes, testing out the game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned. Follow me if you would. I do a lot of gaming, live gaming, recorded gaming, and I also do Dungeons and Dragons testing, playtime. I'm getting geared up for some good things, D&D set for next year. So give me a follow here. Let's see, down below you can see my other social media information. Also pay attention to the RPDM block of information that I have down below there. That's my role-playing Dungeon Master. That's my D&D presence online. Follow me at any one of those places. And come back and see me again when I'm on stream again. And say hi and stop by. Until then, everybody stay safe. Game on.